Recognize evaluative word choice to detect biases and propaganda devices used by speakers. Have you tried to convince someone to do something for you or make someone believe in you? How did you do it? You want to buy a new pair of shoes. How will you convince your parent to buy it? Today, we're going to discuss about bias and propaganda. Propaganda is the term for one-to-many communication that promotes point of view or a political cause, used to manipulate the reader's or viewer's reason and emotion, used to persuade to believe in something or someone, buy an item, or vote a certain way, used to influence opinions, emotion, attitudes, or behavior, used to spread ideas that further a cause, a political, commercial, religious, or civil cause. And here are the different propaganda techniques. Let's start with the name calling. Connects a person, product, or idea to something negative. Testimonial. A well-known person endorses the product or service. Card stacking. Focuses on the best features and leaves out or lies about problems. Bandwagon. Asks people to join the crowd and take action because everyone is doing it. Plain pox. Use regular people to sell a product or service. Transfer. Relates a product to someone or something we like. Glitter generalities. Use words or ideas that evoke an emotional response. Why is it important to know about propaganda? Knowing what propaganda is will help you know when you are or not getting honest information. And what is bias? Bias is favoring one person or side over another. Bias is generally seen as one-sided perspective. How to detect bias? Here are some forms of media bias to watch for. Bias by omission. For every news story that is selected, there are many others that are left out. Do the news stories you see show a balanced view of real life? What are the characteristics they have in common? Do some news sources include items that are ignored by others? Bias by use of language. Bias through use of names and titles. News media often use labels and titles to describe people, places, and events. A person can be called an ex-con or be referred to as someone who served time 20 years ago for a minor offense. Whether a person is described as a terrorist or a freedom fighter is a clear indication of editorial bias. Bias by photos, captions, and camera angles. Some pictures flatter a person. Others make the person look unpleasant. A paper can choose photos to influence opinion about, for example, a candidate for election. On television, the choice of which visual images to display is extremely important. The captions newspapers run below photos are also potential sources of bias. Bias by headlines. Some headlines can be deceptive as their main purpose is to grab attention. Many people read only the headlines, which can create a distorted sense of what is really going on, or turn a non-event into a sensational event. Bias by repetition. The repetition of a particular event or idea can lead people to believe that it is true, very widespread, and much more important than it really is. Bias through statistics and crowd counts. To make a disaster seem more spectacular, numbers can be inflated. 100 injured in air crash can be the same as only minor injuries in air crash, reflecting the opinion of the person doing the counting. Word choice and tone. Showing the same kind of bias that appears in headlines, the use of positive or negative words or words with a particular connotation can strongly influence the reader or viewer. Remember, always be critical and aware as you read, watch, or listen to mass media. Keep alert for these many forms of bias. Let us answer the following. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.